pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, hewas ang sinakanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa nagagang tutok sa simoy at sa langit ng bagaw, ay hinagang tula, kawin sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iindig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pamay di magtitingin, lupa ng araw ng walhagit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya na pagkay mag-aami, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Thank you very much. Maaari na po kayo maupo. Both teams, you may now proceed for warm-up.
Tayo na magkaisa, iparama ang suporta nitong liga, liga na pangmasa.
Layuning makatulong upang sa bisyo hindi malulong.
Makapagbigay ng trabaho sa mga Pilipino.
Dito panalo, laban puso, sigurado.
Saya sa Mindanao, handa ka na bang sumigaw? Sumabay.
We continue the coverage of the Pilipinas Super League on this Tuesday triple header with a battle royale between the home team, San Juan Kings, going up against the NORTE Warriors. Unbeaten and completely dominant in their first two games, the Kings hope to repel the Warriors and keep in step with the other unblemished squads in the league. Lalong tumitindi ang aksyon dito sa ating Pilipinas Super League President's Cup 2024 kung saan Pinoy ang bida. Let's have a look at the players arriving earlier sa ating venue. And our match at hand is between the NORTE Warriors going up against the undefeated San Juan Kings. Go for goal. Just the second of a triple header na hatid natin ngayong gabi sa inyong lahat. Good evening po. Jaime Mendihar, joined by Coach Noy Africa. And nice to be beside you once again.
Oh, for sure. Really, it's a pleasure for me. But of course, we're gonna have two teams battling here. So labanan to ng mga mandirigma at ng mga hari. So tingnan natin kung San Juan can keep to be one of those teams still undefeated so far.
And look at the season standings nga kung nasaan ang parehong koponan na ito. San Juan, as mentioned, undefeated, 2-0 to begin their season and a very strong start para sa kanila. Samantalang NORTE nga, 1-3 to begin their campaign. And have a look at the previous game nitong NORTE Warriors. What kind of went down para sa kanila heading into this matchup?
Well, actually, in that game against Binyan, itong NORTE, they pretty much lost this game in the first half. They were down by 25 at the half, but they tried to recover in the second half, but really was just too late for them in that game. They lost by a total of 29 points, wherein they had to battle this very star-studded Binyan squad in that game. The field goal shooting for them, they really just gave up too much on the offensive side. They really need to work on their defense, giving up 46% field goals for dito sa Binyan and then 12 3-pointers for 54% itong Binyan.
Ito naman tayo sa kabila, Noy, no? San Juan Kings, that masterful job. Very dominant victory against the NKT team.
Yeah, that's right. Itong San Juan Kings, really one of the hottest teams. They're winning by an average of 44 points per game. And in their last game, they won by 24. They shot very well from the field. They're actually number one in the tournament so far. Almost making half of their shots, 49% against just 40 for NKT Sniper. And 80% of these field goals were actually assists, so 34 assists for them. And then they scored a lot of points in the paint, 48 to 30.
And let's get it started now through our venue announcer with our starting lineups.
Action continues here at the Fuel Oil Eco Center in San Juan City. This is the 2024 Pilipinas Super League President's Cup. Second game of our triple header featuring the CAM Norte Warriors and your San Juan Kings go for gold. Let us meet the starters first for the visiting CAM Norte Warriors. Small forward number 2, JP Belencio. Power forward number 24, Jasper Boak. Center number 6, Wawi Scosio. Point guard number 8, Cancel Wong. And shooting guard number 0, Ju Lacaste Santos. Head coach for the Warriors is Jesus Santiago, assisted by Ken Bono and RJ Moiga. Team manager is Yaki Ebnas. And now, the starters for your San Juan Kings go for gold! Small forward number 2, Mike Alisan. Power forward number 9, Dexter Maikes. Center number 27, Joseph Ubalde. Point guard number 5, Orlan Wamar Jr. And shooting guard number 24, Nico Panganiban. Coaching the San Juan Kings goal for gold is Yong Garcia. Assisted by Nanin Pundulan. Team consultant Philip Cesar. Team
Just a few minutes before we tip off sa ating second game of a triple header, a look at the starters for the CAM Norte Warriors. Wong, Lacaste Santos, Escosio, Belencio, and Boak. For the San Juan Kings, go for gold naman, Wamar, Panganiban, Ubalde, Kalisaan, and Maikes. Very dominant nga ang San Juan Coach Noy to begin their season. Not exactly surprised that this is a very strong team, especially with the quality of players that they have. Itong CAM Norte Warriors naman would want to go back to that winning track, just a lone win to go with 3 defeats to begin their campaign.
That's right, and we're seeing the debut here of who could possibly be a key player for CAM Norte, JP Belención, a known shooter, and they really need a lot of offense. In their last game, it was really just Martinez and Escoso who delivered for them.
Lacaste Santos. That jumper, kakalog, palabas. Unable to get the first basket of this game. Great transition defense there. Para sa CAM Norte, Wong ahead to Escocio. Gets our first 2 of this game para sa CAM Norte Warriors.
And you know, Wawi Escocio is really one of their constant contributors in their last game. Finished with 15 points to go with 6 rebounds.
Ubalde, his pass, hitting the board, turnover. To the middle, Boak. Able to contain that leather, but the white shirts would keep it.
Right now for CAM Norte, they really want to have a strong start because, you know, in as much as this is a very potent first 5 for San Juan, it gets even harder when they go to the bench where, you know, most of their top scorers actually come from.
Minsan yung lalim din ng bench yung kailangan for, you know, a run for your team, as an offensive foul will be called here against Boak of CAM Norte. As good as your first 5 is, sabi mo nga, Noy, pag pinagpahinga mo yan, which kailangan mo namang ipahinga ang iyong starting 5 at some point, that your second, maybe even third 5 would be able to sustain some momentum for your team. As Escocio, once again, 4 points now para kay Wawi Escocio.
You like how the big guy Escocio trying to run with the smaller guys here for the white shirts.
Showing his mobility despite playing center for this CAM Norte squad. As Wamar gets the first points para sa San Juan. That corner 3-pointer. 4-3 now. 1-point advantage pa rin para sa CAM Norte.
I want to see Orlan Wamar. He's averaging just 12 points. I'm saying just because, you know, he can really score. But I think really ang primary role niya here for San Juan is to be that guy to facilitate that offense.
Speaking of scoring, Wawi Escocio, all 6 points for the Warriors, courtesy of Wawi Escocio.
And showing the full bag there, even hitting from the mid-range. Wawi Escocio, the former UV Green Lancer. And as you said, has scored all 6 points so far for the Warriors.
For Cam Norte, that's really a welcome sight, no? That you have Wawi Escocio starting off strong, allowing some of your other players to get their rhythm, begin this ball game. Tingnan mo naman, hiningi mo ang scoring from Orlan Wamar, and all 6 points as well for the San Juan Kings, courtesy of Orlan Wamar.
And, you know, this really just makes him a very dangerous playmaker. Yung, kumbaga, na-weaponize niya yung pagiging playmaker, and now he's showing that he also has the offensive capabilities.
Sila Caste Santos with a finger roll. First player outside of Wawi Escocio.
And
Scoring
Orlan
for Cam
Wamar.
Norte. And Orlan Wamar. Wamar to Ubalde underneath. Turnover once again. Caste Santos, itatakbo muli. Gets the bump. Unable to finish. Wong gets the tap. Drives the lane. Drop off. Beautiful find. Plus the foul. Ganda namang finish from Jasper Boak.
You like how Denzel Wong sacrificing his body for setting up his teammate right there, and Boak had nothing else to do but comply and convert.
It's our first end one of this game. You know, Denzel Wong knows where his players are. No? Talagang that chemistry. This is not kind of a ground-up team. Talking about the Cam Norte Warriors, they've been around, been in a number of tournaments. And the chemistry, I would say, talagang nagkakamuya na.
Yeah, that's right. And it's really just a matter of putting everything together, because they have tools here on this roster.
This ball will stay here with the San Juan Kings. Just 10 seconds left on their shot clock. Iniipit na yung attention dito kay Orlan Wamar. Two defenders trying to shadow him. And rightfully so. You don't really want to get Wamar, you know, some head of steam. His pass a bit too advanced. Another turnover here para kay San Juan. That would be turnover number 5 now. More than less than halfway through our first quarter.
And that's really a lot of turnovers for San Juan. But, you know, they're still in this game.
As Escocio, way off on that three-pointer. Belenchon now in para dito sa Cam Norte Warriors. You were mentioning him earlier nga. That could be that weapon for the Cam Norte Warriors. Able to address their slow start sa ating season. Standing at 1-3 as Valin also in the ball game para kay Boak. 11-6. Cam Norte by 5. So 6:20 remaining sa ating first quarter. Maiquez finds Kalisaan. Panganiban swings it to Wamar. Inside. Avillonar blocked. Ganda ng mga supal doon from Valin.
And actually, Valin is their leading rim protector, averaging 2.5 blocks per game. So that relieves itong si Wawi Escocio from being that post defender for the Warriors.
And if you are a guard as well, no, you can afford to maybe gamble a little bit, knowing that you have that rim protector nga in Valin. As Kalisaan takes that pass, won't be able to finish with that left. Tap goes to Wamar. He will try once again. Short this time. Caste Santos will get that board for the Warriors.
You love this strong and competitive start for Cam Norte, but you know the problem really lies when San Juan, when their bench starts going in.
It's a turnover naman for the Warriors. Wamar ahead to Maiquez. Gets that finish.
Dexter Maiquez showing his worth. You know, that's really pretty much his job, cleaning up in the interior, offensively and defensively.
Facilitation nga dito from Orlan Wamar. In full display with that assist. Escocio will try once again. Still unable to get that three-pointer down. Panganiban looks to attack. Avillonar gets the ball back to Panganiban. And that three-pointer will go. Another three-pointer for the San Juan Kings.
Nico Panganiban only averaging 5 points, but I think he has really taken a back seat to their younger guys who are their leading scorers now. But you know, he's really a very potent scorer.
I guess that really shows how much of a balance that the San Juan Kings squad has. 2 victories nga. And both winning big para sa San Juan Kings. I don't think they've broken a sweat sa ating season so far.
And that's why I can, even on their debut, they won that game 64 points against,
That was,
I think that the Demigods.
Yep. Shawarma Shack Demigods.
Who won earlier their first win in this tournament.
That was their response from that 64-point loss nga, the biggest in history of PSL. So foul will be whistled here. This would be against James Martinez. Also, first time checking in for Cam Norte Warriors, and we're no stranger to James Martinez.
Well, definitely James Martinez, triple-double threat wherever he plays. In their last game, missed a triple-double by just a rebound. 15 points, 9 rebounds, and 10 assists.
As Dexter Marquez gets his 4th point of the game, but a loose ball foul will be whistled here against Javillonar. And that would be team foul number 2.
And you know, Javillonar will always be hustling for those boards, and that's exactly what he is on the floor for.
Taking the lead now is San Juan, 13-11. Still 3:48 left in our first. Belenchon, his first shot is short. Rebound battle. And jump ball will be whistled here. Wong and Poole against Javillonar. Possession arrow will point to the Cam Norte Warriors, it seems.
You
No,
like
San
how
Juan,
like
rather.
how we're still in the first quarter and we're already seeing Javillonar on the floor. That's really what he does, even during his days in Letran.
So 3:38 left. Bit of a standstill dito after a fiery start for both teams. So another foul will be whistled here against the Cam Norte Warriors. This time, JP Belenchon will get his first.
Well, that's definitely a mismatch for Dexter Marquez, only having a Belenchon defending him underneath. Of course, Belenchon known more as a perimeter defender, but may be forced to play other positions here for Cam Norte.
The Cam Norte Warriors nga would be giving Marquez a couple of free throws. Penalty na ang Cam Norte rito. Able to hit on that first.
So a quick adjustment here for the Warriors as they bring in Elad for Belenchon right after itong si Marquez was trying to work on that mismatch in the post.
Charity split para kay Marquez. Still able to extend this lead now to 3, 14-11. 3.5 left in our first. So medyo napako na rito ang Cam Norte Warriors after that hot start from Wawi Escocio, getting the first 6 points. San Juan now taking the driver's seat. Pull to Valen. Just 8 seconds to shoot. Inside to Elad. Just 2 seconds now. Corner 3. Off. San Juan will run it. Panganiban gets it to Wamar. Pulls up for 3. Short on that try as another foul whistled here against the Warriors, and that would mean another set of free throws para sa San Juan.
Well, the problem here for the Warriors is yung front line nila is not that, there's not too many players on that front line. Very thin on the front line side, and itong San Juan, they just keep on coming, especially with Javillonar and now even Zaki Wang helping out on the offensive glass.
Definitive size advantage for the San Juan Kings. Just in first look, and the rebounding battle also favoring them here in the first. 8-4 in favor of the Kings.
So that's why for the Warriors, very important that Brian Elad gets a lot of minutes here, because I feel like he just might be the only player aside from maybe Awawi Escocio who can bang bodies inside. I mean, for all that Valen is known as a rim protector, he does not really have that frame to bang bodies inside.
Kailangan mo nga ma-keep out of the paint are the bigs of San Juan. As Martinez eluding the defense, gets his first 2 of this game.
You know, James Martinez can score at any time, much like Orlan Wamar, but the really primary objective is to run that offense.
This time it's Wamar. After hitting of the first 2 3-pointers, missing on his last 2. Martinez off on that pull-up. Wamar seems to tweak his back, calling for a substitution, signaling to his bench.
About to check in for them is Marwin Taiwan. Another potent scorer for San Juan.
As Malonzo able to fish for that foul, aggressive to the hoop, will be rewarded with 2 free throws. Tumagang na penalty dito ang Cam Norte Warriors and taking full advantage. The past couple of possessions are the San Juan Kings.
And right now, you on the floor for San Juan are 2 of their top scorers, Soberano and Malonzo, both averaging 16 points. And these are players coming off the bench.
Ito na nga siguro yung sinasabi mong oras where San Juan really kind of gets that head of steam, puts their pedal to the metal. Yung bench na nila versus the bench of the other teams. We all saw the result of how that bench performed in their first 2 victories. Yan namang lopsided ang naging outcome. It's a bump. This time will be called against San Juan off that Elad attack. Still not in the penalty are the Kings. Baseline inbound here for the Warriors. So trailing by 4, 17-13. A little under 2 minutes remaining sa ating first quarter. Martinez will attack once again. Short this time on that layup. Malonzo taps it to himself. Taiwan will attack the lane. Kick out. Soberano stepping back. Gets that long 2-pointer.
He actually had a shot earlier, but chose to try and drive and hit the defender with a step back.
As the Cam Norte Warriors will call for some time, trailing by 6, 19-13.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Fin Cotton, Don Benitos ang pambansang kasama, Converge FiberX, Media Partners, IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, and Bola.tv. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Pilipinas Super League, YouTube channel at PSL_TV.
Before we resume our first quarter of action, a look at that performance mula nga dito kay Soberano. I think that basket earlier, in that performance nga against the NKT Sniper, was the sniper for his team, hitting 5 of 8 from the three-point line.
Scoring all of his points from the three-point area, itong si AC Soberano. He's been known to be a knockdown shooter even during his college days and still continuing to do so here in the pros.
Balin gets that basket underneath off that find from Poole, breaking the drought here for the Cam Norte Warriors, trimming this lead down to 3, 18-15. So Poole strong to the baseline. Yun naman, making himself available is Balin. Not just a rim protector, able to finish against that defense from Havillonar.
Maybe that's something that they should also look at, being able to utilize Balin, who likes to move off the basketball, only averaging 4 points, but a very decent finisher underneath.
Unable to convert on that three-point play though. Taiwan calls out the play here for the Blue Shirts. Ikot nila dito kay Malonzo. Just 8 seconds to shoot for San Juan. Pulling up is Taiwan. Gets that three-pointer to go. Another three-pointer here for the Kings, starting off hot. 4 3-pointers now in the first period alone.
You like how Taiwan called his number on that play, with the play going nowhere, able to knock down that three-pointer.
Extending this lead back to 6, 21-15. 37 seconds remaining. Martinez off balanced, able to fish for that foul. Taiwan gets it to Soberano. And the outside sniping still continues para sa kanya. Long 2 kanina. Gets his first 3-pointer of this game. Make that 5 3-pointers now for the Kings.
And automatic from the corners itong si AC Soberano. I mean, it's one thing to leave him open, but it's another thing to leave him open here at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center, which is the home court of the San Juan Kings.
Kabisado nga as Roy Leaner won't go, trying to fish for that foul nga against Malonzo. But they will get the ball back. Villonar will be called for steps.
And you can already feel that San Juan Kings, their defense starting to tighten up here. And if you're the Warriors, you really have to be careful.
0.4 seconds left here in the first as Valen will run out of time. Matatapos nga ang ating unang yugto with a 24-15 scoreline in favor of the San Juan Kings. As we take another look at that Soberano specialty of the house and specialty nga dito sa ating Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. 24-15, 9-point lead for the Kings heading into the second.
Hi everyone, please follow and subscribe Pilipinas Super League social media channels sa YouTube at sa Facebook nila. God bless you at mabuhay kayo.
Pilipinas Super League, Pilipinas Super League, Pilipinas ang pambansang liga ng Pilipino.
Dadagdagan ko yan kung sasayaw ka kasabay ako. Sige po. Alright, maestro, music please. Oy, yan, sige. Yan, sige lang, sayaw. Oy, alam ko mga taga San Juan magagaling sumayaw yan. Okay, hataw. Hop! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go, jump! One more. Yeah! Alright, chorus. Pilipinas Super League. Taas kamay mo. Alright, follow. Kabila naman. O, diba? Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Roll it. Kaliko. Palakpakan natin si ate dahil dyan meron kang premyo galing sa Don Benitos, pambansang kasama, and 100,000 pieces. Kita-kits later. Peace.
Resume our action dito sa ating second quarter. So look at some beautiful faces dito sa ating Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan. Enjoying this evening's action on a Tuesday. Free admission lamang po. Not just a beautiful game hatid sa inyo ng ating Pilipinas Super League. Also beautiful fans. Yung dance cam nga natin kanina, no? I can't help but notice na parang gumagalaw ang yung balikat.
Hindi kasi hindi ko pa napapractice eh. Pero you know, the fans that are coming here, parang praktisado sila, you know, bilis sila ma-pick up yung steps.
Martinez gets that floater to go, opening up our scoring dito sa ating second quarter. They need more of that dahil itong ang San Juan threatening to once again break a game open. We know they can very much do that in their first two victories here in the PSL. You would want to keep in step against the San Juan Kings.
And for them to keep in step, I think itong si Cam, for the Camarines Norte Warriors, itong si James Martinez will really need to be more aggressive on the offensive end.
Meanwhile, let's go to Jess Constantino muna for a report. Jess?
Jaime and Coach Noy, right now, Orlan Wamar Jr. is inside the dugout. Dahil nga kinocomplain na yung back pain during the first quarter. At pinaread ko actually yung pain niya. It's 10 out of 10 at the moment. Sabi nung kanilang PTI, back spasm daw yung nangyayari. And he's still yet to check kung makakabalik siya sa laro. Para naman sa Cam Norte Warriors, Rafi Reyes is also out for a month because of a hamstring injury. But timing naman daw na maglalaro for the first time itong si JP Benancion. And for JP naman, who only started practicing with them since December 1, although kinikilala pa nga daw nila niya ng lubusan itong kanyang team, ang commitment na lang daw is to add leadership in and out of the court. Back to you guys.
Thank you for the report, Jess. And key loss dito. Lalo if hindi na makakabalik itong si Orlan Wamar for the Kings. We did see him tweak his back nga, holding on to it and asking for a substitution. 10 out of 10 ang kanyang pain.
Well, actually, the problem with yung mga back pains, yung mga back spasms, it just hits you and there really is no direct treatment for it. So it's just a matter of will the back muscles relax or pag hindi, wala ka talaga magagawa. And you know, even NBA players, when you talk back spasms, more often than not, that's almost unplayable already.
Di sila nakuha nila from playing basketball yung backpin, Coach Noy, no? Hindi tulad natin. Pagising pa lang natin. Sakit na kaagad ating likod. As free throws will be missed here from Gayosa. Sila 7-point advantage for the San Juan Kings, 27-20.
Itong si Gayosa, also one of those players that they need to step up. You know, he has everything, all the tools to become a good basketball player. Very athletic. He can play defense from the perimeter, can finish in the break. But so far, has really not put everything together. Only averaging 8 points and 5 rebounds, but is the leading, second leading shot blocker for them, close to 2 blocks per game.
There's 4 seconds to shoot for the San Juan Kings. Galinato will be checking in for the blue shirts. Upo muna si Javillonar.
And this is another guy who produced for them in their last game, 19 points. And what's surprising is the 5 out of 7 shooting from the 3-point area. Not really known during his college days as a 3-point shooter, but a very efficient mid-range shooter. So it's nice to see that he's developed this game already.
As another 3-pointer goes down for the San Juan Kings. 7 3-pointers now for the blue shirts.
That one coming from Egiboy Mojica. So, you know, kahit anong bunod dito ng San Juan Kings, the firepower just is maintained.
Castro hitting on that basket for the Warriors, trimming this lead down to 8, 32-22. Taiwan would expect extended minutes here in the absence of Orlan Wamar. Able to elude the defense, have to earn it from the line.
Yeah, that's right. I'm looking at the lineup here for San Juan. Pretty much the next pure point guard that they have is Wamar, although they can maybe like convert some of the other players, guys like maybe Adje Miranda, who for sure will be seeing much later.
Able to hit on that first free throw is Taiwan. So far, has been facilitating. 3 assists to his name. Short on the second. So 9-point advantage for the Kings, 31-22, 7:38 remaining in the first half. Go to Ilad. Castro now, attacking Galinato. Will pull up. Gets that basket. Back-to-back baskets para kay Paulo Castro.
Back-to-back mid-range jumpers for Castro. Really a good shot in the arm here for Cam Norte.
Soberano for another 3-pointer. Closeouts. Really needed here for the Cam Norte Warriors. Nakakatatlo na itong si Soberano.
They're really gonna need to locate itong si Soberano, especially on the break.
Able to answer was James Martinez as Taiwan goes to Galinato now. 3-pointer too strong. Soberano susubok muli. Short. A bit of a heat check.
Well deserved, of course.
Behind the back, and will try to scoop it up was Gayosa, but will be clipped. So 2 free throws coming up for him.
Of course, ito nga, as I said earlier, Gayosa, someone that they need to step up. Has the ability to get to the rim also, even has a decent outside shot. But right now we're seeing Wawi Escoso coming back in for them.
Upo nga muna dito si Ilad, and baka yun na nga lang talaga yung balasan ng bigs nito ng Cam Norte Warriors. As you mentioned earlier, tall order for them, literally, trying to block out the bigs of the San Juan Kings.
Well, but if you're looking at the lineup right now for San Juan, it's a smaller lineup. I think they're playing Mojica and Malonzo as their bigs. So they're gonna have to contend with the speed right now of San Juan.
6:28 remaining sa ating second quarter. 10-point advantage para sa San Juan. Nice read on the passing lane from Gayosa, but Taiwan would recover. Just 3 seconds para sa kanila. They have to put it up. In time! Waving to the crowd. Another 3-pointer dito para sa San Juan. Egiboy Mojica. Second 3-pointer for him.
That time, well defended as you see James Martinez looking to answer with his own 3-pointer, but the traditional way.
Old-fashioned way para kay James Martinez. So take another look at that move from James Martinez. able to get that step ahead kay Galinato, and wala nang choice kung si Galinato but to give up that foul. A 3-point play for James Martinez.
And if you're Galinato, there's just no reason for James Martinez to be beating you off the dribble. Martinez does not have the speed anymore, but really very crafty veteran here.
Savvy, no?
Savvy yun, exactly. That's the word I was looking for.
I'm glad that I found it for you. 37-27, 10-point advantage still for the Kings. Kick out to Mojica. Lilipad naman this time. Almost a 3-point play for him. Using that 3-point as a threat after hitting a couple.
Now, if you're looking at the lineup of San Juan, I think everyone here can shoot the 3-pointer consistently. Save maybe for Malonzo, but also Miranda checking in for San Juan.
As Valin checks back in for a limping Boak.
And as you see here for Cam Norte, yung rotation nila, bumabalik na yung starters nila. Itong San Juan, they're still rotating towards their bench. And really just showing the depth of the team in blue.
Tingnan mo naman yung wala talagang drop-off eh. No? Even if you get to that second unit for the San Juan Kings, doon pa nga sila umalagwa. Escocio, face-up jumper won't work. Mojica will run it for San Juan. Goes behind the back, lose the basketball momentarily. Gets it to Huang. Mabalik sa kanya. Attacks. Escocio will be blocked.
Excellent defense there for Escocio, just standing his ground.
Castro will pull up from 3. Gets that 3-pointer to go. 9 points so far para kay Paulo Castro. Welcome production here for the Cam Norte Warriors.
Only averaging 5 points per game now with 9, and we're still in the first half.
Mojica will miss on his own version. Still an 8-point advantage for the Blue Shirts. Martinez now using that balance screen. Inside to Escocio. Able to carve some space. Down to a 6-point lead now para sa San Juan Kings. Mini 5-0 run here for the Cam Norte Warriors. 38-32 with 4:46 remaining in the first half.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Fin Cotton, Don Benitos ang pambansang kasama, Converge FiberX, Media Partners, IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, and Bora.tv. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Pilipinas Super League, YouTube channel at PSL_TV.
38-32 as the Cam Norte Warriors trying to address the 6-point deficit against the San Juan Kings. Have a look at Wawi Escocio naman for the Cam Norte Warriors. Played well in their previous game and continuing to play well in this matchup against San Juan, showing us the touch from both inside and out. Proving to be that threat nga. One of the lone big men here for the Cam Norte Warriors finished with 15 and 6 despite that loss against Binyan.
And also he scored the last basket for the Warriors on a high-low. Great recognition there by Martinez, seeing that Escocio had a mismatch with it. Was just Mojica defending him that time.
3-pointer for San Juan, almost going in. Short para ka dito kay Miranda. They get it to Wong, wide open for 3. We know we can hit that. Denzel Wong gets his first 3-pointer of the game. Now down to a 3-point lead for San Juan.
That's a great recognition there in transition for Belenchon to find Wong for that 3-pointer.
Mojica attacking Escocio this time. Wins that battle.
Well, not really advisable to try and attack Escocio, but Mojica that time able to finish despite the strong defense by Wawi.
Wawi nga was able to block his attempt earlier. Nabawian naman niya in that instance. Escocio looking to make up for that one. Gets the roll.
That's why they brought in Dexter Marquez to try and stop Escocio, but in that play did not matter.
First player in double digits here for the Warriors is Wawi Escosio with 10. It's Maiquez. Sidestepping his way through. Goes to the reverse. Won't go. Rebound to Cam Norte. Castro now. Bounces it to Belencion. But that moment of hesitation, parang gusto niya ibigay kay Wong.
Could have actually already taken the shot. But that's an okay play for the Warriors. Coaching staff just saying na bawi, bawi.
Mojica will sit down muna para dito sa San Juan as we look at the 3-point field goals. 9 out of 16 for the Kings. 2 of 8 naman for the Cam Norte Warriors. Nahuhulog din naman ang tres ng Cam Norte. Nakakadalawa na nga sila pero talaga namang nagpapaulan itong San Juan.
Well, of course, San Juan, the #1 team when it comes to 3-point shooting. Averaging 44% from the 3-point area. That's just way, way high.
Paulo Castro able to get that foul from Soberano. Great aggression shown there. Mukhang may plano rin si Paulo Castro in this ball game. Has been aggressive. So far has 9 for the Cam Norte Warriors.
And also that would be a good ploy to try and attack the defense of AC Soberano. Because, you know, if you don't make him playing defense, he's going to be fresh. He doesn't expend a lot of energy on the offensive end. He just spots up, and when he's open, he takes a shot. So you try to make him work also on the defensive end.
2 for 2 for Paulo Castro. Also now in double digits with 11. Matching Soberano's output naman para sa San Juan. Galinato goes to Miranda. Using that screen from Maiquez. Swings it. Galinato for 3. Rattles out. Maiquez offensive rebound and put back is good.
Dexter Maiquez very quietly already with 8 points to go with 5 rebounds. So, you know, he's really just doing his job here.
Pick and roll, Wong and Escosio, but will turn it over to Galinato. Against Valin. His pass stolen by Wong. Looking ahead to Escosio. Good recovery there from Soberano. Spoiling that pass to Castro would have been an easy 2. Of course, have a look at ang ating butihing senador, Jingoy Estrada.
Of course, the team owner for the San Juan Kings Go for Gold squad.
Synonymous na with San Juan, of course. Senator Jingoy. Will lose that basketball is Belencion. Sabi mo, was one of the players that could be that marquee player here for the Cam Norte Warriors. So far, struggle para kay JP Belencion.
Right, yet to score for them. It's only attempted once from the 3-point area.
So trying to get his rhythm ito sa ating PSL. Off the dribble, a bit too strong there para kay Miranda. Still a minute and 45 left. Just a 3-point lead for the San Juan Kings. Wong, another 3-pointer. Strong that time. Maiquez gets the board.
That was a tough shot there. But Denzel Wong so far only with 3 points but already 2 rebounds to go with 6 assists.
6 assists. Siya naman ang nagiging facilitator dito. Cam Norte Warriors. Soberano missing on that floater, but ball will stay here with the blue shirts as Wong unable to contain that leather.
To like to see him on the floor trying to go for that loose ball.
Sabillonar checking back in para dito sa San Juan, replacing Galinato. So a bit of a bigger lineup here for the last minute and 21 for the Kings.
So far, the Warriors have really kept in step. Usually, it's the bench that creates a separation for San Juan. And right now, they're only down by 3.
Collision there between Valen and Avillunar. Would be Valen to be whistled with that personal.
Just incidental contact there as Valen was trying to read the passing lane there. But Avillunar seems to have hit his head on the floor. I pity the floor.
Couple of big men. Some concerned fans that we have here sa ating Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan. Good to see Javillonar back on his feet. Tingnan naman natin San Juan already without Orlan Wamar with those back spasms. We haven't heard any news nga if he can be back for the Kings. Inside. Yan ang mga operation ginawan doon ni Maiquez.
Great patience on that move for Maiquez, using multiple shot and head fakes before taking that shot.
10 points so far para kay Maiquez. Belenchon with a step back. Off. Javillonar corrals it. There's 40 seconds remaining in our first half. Soberano gets it to Maiquez. Finds Miranda. Will be called for that hand check was Vitog. First personal on AG Vitog. And that would put the Warriors at the limit.
Right now, this is a challenge for San Juan. Again, you mentioned the loss of Orlan Wamar for this game. Right now, they're not playing with a pure point guard. They're trying to run the offense through Miranda or Soberano.
Wala naman daw problema as Maiquez hits on his 5th straight point to the delight of the San Juan crowd. Abante nga ng 8 dito ang San Juan Kings, 47-39.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Fin Cotton, Don Benitos ang pambansang kasama, Converge FiberX, Media Partners, IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, and Bona.tv. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Pilipinas Super League, YouTube channel at PSL_TV.
Last 25.7 seconds of our first half. This is a 7-0 run by the San Juan Kings. Abante muli sila dito ng 8 as the Cam Norte Warriors was able to trim it down to 1, 40-39. But Maiquez able to go on his own personal run nga. Will be able to create some separation heading into the second half. But if you are the Cam Norte Warriors off this timeout, want to get some momentum going, have done a great job nga weathering the storm dahil San Juan threatened to break this game open, leading by double digits early. But your second unit kept in step, as you said, with the second unit then of the Kings.
Yeah, that's right. And, you know, anything positive that you can bring into the half, that could be a springboard for you come the second half. Some games are won in the third quarter. Whichever team is able to respond after the break.
Just about a second shot clock and game clock difference. It's Martinez with 6 to shoot. Gets it to Escocio.
Good strip job there for San Juan.
As time will run out. Still a defensive stop here for the Kings, and they will take with them an 8-point advantage to our second half. 47-39 against the Cam Norte Warriors. As we look at our dumper super move of the game. Natin anong napili ni Derek. Couple of pump fakes. And that finish from Maiquez doing his damage both from the inside and out. 2 of his 12 points nga so far in this game. Allowing his team to take this commanding lead 47-39 at the end of our first half.
I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity to be interviewed, of course, and I hope you keep on watching. Lagi kayo manood ng Ito ang Kongreso para malaman ninyo kung ano po nangyayari sa ating bansa at para malaman nyo kung anong ginagawa ng inyong mga congressman at ng mga senador. Maraming salamat.
Ito ang Kongreso, Sunday, 10 a.m. on IBC 13. Hey, Hoop fans! Welcome to PSL President's Cup 2024, where competition is hotter than ever. Now it's time for your top 10 vlogs of the week. Starting with number 10,
been struggling dito sa buong second half natin.
Iniwan nga sila ng kanilang outside shooting, especially in that third quarter. Sanchez comes up with that block.
See here the help defense by Justin Sanchez. Not your traditional rim protector, pero no problem.
And rolling into number 9.
Here is Castillo in the open court. Met by Miguez with a rejection.
Looks like a block party for the Oregons, always being attentive and knowing where the ball is at all times. What a way to be patient and taking the chance for those blocks.
Oh, that was a clean one.
At number 8.
His size and strength for it to his advantage by attacking it strong to the basket.
And look at that. He denied Camacho.
Both ends, defense and an offense. Very aggressive and very well-deserved playing time if I was him.
Look at this rejection by Marilao on Camacho, and it was a public display of rejection.
Jumping to number 7.
Montero, he kicks it out to Olivares. Olivares with the attack rejected by Mike Machon, and it's a 24-second shot clock violation.
Great defense played there by Machon. Tinayimingan talaga. This is the Olivares drive. And kita mo naman, he waited for Olivares to go up.
And securing the 6th spot.
Rebounding battle, nakuha ni Timao, but he falls down. De La Cruz gets bothered by Jason Strait. Inabangan lang talaga niya eh. Hinintay niyang matapos yung galaw ni Nem De La Cruz.
Breaking into the top 5.
Trying to face shooters. Clock winding down. Nice pass. Good block. Great no-look by Valerias. Again, mabulak with the touch pass. Pero nabasa na. Di ka banag yung mangyayari dun.
Yes, they did their homework.
And claiming the 4th spot.
Picked up by Ibanez into the hands of Ralph Olivares. Olivares, Karandang is denied by Muhammad Sanif.
What a block. That is the cleanest block I've seen so far.
And here's your top 3.
Pass natin. Gabriel. Oh, a public display of rejection.
Nakatago ito si Ballesteros, hindi nakita. Actually, hindi ko rin siya nakita.
He came out of nowhere to block that shot.
At number 2.
Up against 2 orange shirts. Cabanag rejected inside by Valen.
Oh, napiglang kala niya daylight.
Kala niya daylight. Madilim.
And now the big one. Our top spot goes to
Gabriel inside, rejected.
At their PNFL, great timing on the reach.
And it's all ball. It's all ball.
That's a wrap. Stay tuned for more basketball brilliance. And until next time, keep the hoop spirit alive.
But CVS, ganito tayo kay Pilipinas Super League. Masaya, enjoy, pumunta ka dito, nanood ka, may premyo ka pa. At syempre, hindi pa yan tapos. Meron pa tayong kasama dito na gustong makisaya at makikanta. Syempre dahil Pasko na, puro tayo Christmas party. Merong gustong magkaraoke at makikanta sa atin ngayon. Nasaan si ate? Ate, pangalan? Ayan. Raquel, ready ka na kumanta? At makikaraoke sa atin? Alright, Maestro, music! Wala ba yung mga kamay?
Such a feeling's coming over me. There is wonder in most everything I see. Not a cloud in the sky, got the sun in my eyes, and I won't be surprised if it's a dream. Everything I want the world to be is now coming true, especially for me. And the reason is clear, it's because you are here. You're the nearest thing to heaven that I've seen.
Sabay-sabay!
I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I found ever since you've been around. Your love's the top of the world.
Alright, palakpakan natin si Ate
Thank
Raquel
you.
dahil dyan meron kang Don Benitos, pambansang kasama, and 100,000 pieces. Guys, meron tayong ito na yung ating second game, meron tayong third game mamaya. Huwag kayong mawala, kita-kits ulit later. Kuya Sini ulit. Peace!
Sa ating mga viewers sa araw na ito, maraming salamat sa inyong suporta sa ating mga senador. Makakaasa po kayo na ang ating mga senador po ay nagtatrabaho para sa ikabubuti ng ating bansa at kami po sa Senate Spouses Foundation ay lagi nandito para magsuporta rin sa kanila at magbigay to give back to our country. So, may God bless us all. Mabuhay po ang Pilipinas.
Ito ang Kongreso, Sunday, 10 a.m. on IBC 13.
Hi guys, this is Coach Mav and I'm inviting everyone to please like, follow, and subscribe Pilipinas Super League social media channels on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Huwag natin kalimutan suportahan ng PSL and guys, enjoy watching their games.
Pilipinas Super League, Pilipinas Super League, Pilipinas, ang pambansang liga ng Pilipino.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Fin Cotton, Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasama, Converge, FiberX, Media Partners, IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, and Bola.tv. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Pilipinas Super League, YouTube channel at PSL_TV.
47-39, the San Juan Kings holding on to this 8-point lead against the Cam Norte Warriors at the end of our first half. Some highlights nga from our first two quarters. Wawi Escocio was the surprising offensive threat for the Cam Norte Warriors, scoring their first 6 points. As Orlan Wamar, one of his 2 3-pointers also in the first half, but had to check out nga his back spasms, and we'll still see if he'll be able to go back to this ball game at the second half. Itong San Juan nga threatened to break this game open. We talked about how big the margins were in their previous 2 victories, and the Cam Norte Warriors up to the challenge, especially their second unit, in weathering the storm of the Kings, able to keep it close despite this 8-point lead heading into the second half.
And of course, it's as you can see the stats here, itong Cam Norte actually shooting better, barely 50% against 48 for San Juan Kings. And of course, if you look at the numbers here, 16 assists for Cam Norte. So that's all baskets assisted for Cam Norte. 10 for San Juan Kings. The points in the paint really going the way of Cam Norte, 24-8. As you see, the leading scorer surprise here for Cam Norte, Castro leading them with 11. You have Escocio with 10, Martinez with 7, and Wong with 3. On the other side, another surprise, Dexter Marquez leading the way with 13. You have Soberano with 11, Mojica with 9, and Wamar with 6.
Talagang balance rin itong San Juan. Some players that we spoke about that played excellently in their first 2 victories. Now, iba namang players yung nagsa-step up dito para sa San Juan. Have a look at the supporters na meron tayo dito sa Philoil Eco Oil Center enjoying this evening's action sa ating Pilipinas Super League. Of course, President Chris Bautista and Bill Velasco chatting it up. Of course, may third game pa po tayo ngayong gabi. The Caloocan team would be going up, I believe, against
QC Pablo Escobets.
Pablo Escobets. Yan.
That's right. And another key stat also for dito sa Cam Norte in the first half. San Juan with 25 bench points, Cam Norte with 21. So the bench, as you said, late in the second quarter, really keeping in step with the Kings bench.
Let's see if the Cam Norte Warriors would be able to keep in step in the second half, where we've seen San Juan really lord it over the first 2 opponents. Yung winning margin nga nitong San Juan to begin their season, nakakalula.
An average of 44, 64 on their opening game, and then 24 in their last game against NKT Sniper. But right now, you're seeing Taiwan joining the first 5. And Havillonar actually also a part of the starting 5 here in the second half for San Juan.
So safe to say, Noy, that Wamar is still nursing those back spasms, and Taiwan will be the starter here in the second half for the Kings. He has done an excellent job filling those shoes nga of Wamar. Trying to be that facilitator for the blue shirts. Havillonar attacking the lane. Gets that spin and short stab. Plus the flex.
Of course, Havillonar, bonus na yung points that you get from him because he's gonna do all the dirty work for your team. But on the side naman ng Warriors, it's the same 5 that started the game for them.
Wong straight away, that won't go. Now a 10-point lead here for the Kings, 49-39. The ball goes back to San Juan. They're arguing that ball should go their way. As Cam Norte Warriors will call for a review. So it was Belencion trying to challenge that pass. And look at the surprise on his face nung sinabi nga ng ating officials that ball will go to the San Juan Kings.
But the call on the floor is a ball for San Juan. So if you do not have clear evidence to overturn that call, that ball will stay with San Juan.
Napa-fist bump na nga si JP Belencion doon. Thinking that it was a defensive stop and they will get the basketball. Our officials acknowledging the challenge for the Cam Norte Warriors. Still 8:46 remaining sa ating third quarter. Pero kita mo naman sa Cam Norte how important every possession is for them. Trying to not be a victim of that onslaught from the San Juan Kings.
Yeah, that's right. That's a very key observation there. How important every possession will be for Cam Norte. Because, you know, San Juan, they can score. They score at will. They're actually so far the #1 team with regards to scoring, averaging 115 points per game. So you do not really want to engage this team in a shootout, especially not this Cam Norte squad who, you know, does not really have as much weapons as San Juan. But actually, which teams actually do have enough firepower?
Parang hindi mo rin mamasabi na San Juan lang talaga yung may ganung bala eh. Right? There's 3 seconds remaining on the shot clock of Cam Norte. They won that challenge, by the way. So excellent call from the coaching staff. Make sure they get that possession back. Lacaste Santos will lose that basketball. Great defense there from the Kings. Panganiban takes it all the way.
Trying to confuse the defense, going left, going right, going left, going right, and finishing with the right hand there is Nico Panganiban.
Lacaste Santos. His floater rattles out. 12-point lead now, 51-39. Maikez thought about the 3. Taiwan attacks, drops it off to Kalisaan. So 12 to shoot for the blue shirts. Maikez will try once again. Won't get that 3-pointer to go. Lacaste Santos now gets it to Belencion. Drop off. Will be fouled from behind there.
Good recognition there by Belencion. Finding Bowak underneath. Bowak, although he did miss, will get a chance to get his points from the free throw line.
Nice to see Bowak back on the floor here for the Warriors. Nakita natin siya in that second quarter, I believe, na paika-ika nung siya'y pinalitan. Seems to have been able to recover from that injury scare.
See also James Martinez checking in for Cam Nor. They're very dangerously close to, you know, losing this. I mean, letting San Juan run away with this ball game.
As reported nga by Jess, no, itong Cam Norte also missing the services of Rafi Reyes, who is out for a month, as Maikez adds 2 more to his tally. 17 big points now para kay Dexter Maikez.
Really a surprise here for San Juan. He's more known to play on the defensive end. Yung kumbaga yung value niya nandun sa defensive end, rebounding, playing interior defense, but right now showing that he has the ability to score also. Already leading his team with 15 points to go with 6 rebounds.
Boak gets it to Escocio. Belencion. Nice drop pass, but Boak able to control that ball. Belencion, iupo muna dito. Pull back in the ball game here for the Warriors. Trailing by 13 now, 53-40. So 7:05 remaining in our third quarter. But San Juan, parang dinadahan-dahan nila itong Warriors, especially here in the third. Had that 8-point lead heading into our second half. Now has built it to 13 as Marquez throws it away to Martinez. Only Taiwan to beat. Able to get that finish. A veteran move from James Martinez. Another end one para sa kanya.
Well, definitely a veteran move right there. He was trying to outsprint itong si Taiwan. When he realized na aabutan siya, slowed down, change of pace, 1-2 step, and the finish.
Sinasabit niya lang talaga. And he heard the footsteps of Taiwan. Alam naman niya siguro, hindi niya ma-outrun itong si Taiwan. Sinira na lang niya yung timing. Able to complete that 3-point play and down to a 10-point lead once again, 53-43.
Actually, during his college days, itong si Marvin Taiwan was known as the Typhoon. So he heard the Typhoon coming and exercised caution.
So, kinalampas lang
Oo.
ni James Martinez yung bagyo. Sa Billionard, pull-up won't go. Rebound will be lost by Marquez. Warriors, another opportunity for them to inch closer.
No, despite this being a 10-point lead, you feel like itong Cam Nor is still very much in this ball game. Still not San Juan pulling away.
Then that's more than the first two opponents nga can say for themselves. Taiwan, nice touch pass, but unable to finish was Marquez. Great transition defense there shown by the white shirts. Poole gets the bump, no foul call, gets the ball back. But will lose the basketball, recovers, taps it to Wong for three. Short, Villonar secures it.
Sorry, unproductive salvo there for the Warriors.
Still 5:34 remaining in the third. They go to Marquez once again. To the corner. This is a three-pointer, short. Marquez na naman gets those 2 points. And ito na nga, 17 na. Sinabi ko kanina, 17 na siya. Hindi naman ako pinahiya. Magsi-17 din naman daw siya. It's Martinez. Babawi din kaagad sa kabila. James Martinez now with 12.
And very quietly with 4 rebounds and 6 assists.
Sabi mo, yung assists numbers natin, very much in the favor of Cam Norte. But it is San Juan still with the advantage, 55-45. Panganiban to Taiwan for the three. Another three-pointer. Make that 11 of 21 now from the three-point arc para dito sa San Juan.
And you know, itong San Juan, they really rely heavily on that three-point shot. They do have the volume and, you know, so far even yung makes nila really very high. Again, leading the league with 44% from the three-point area.
As Wawi Escocio gets his first 2 here in our second half. Played excellent nga the first 2 quarters trying to keep the Cam Norte Warriors in it. He now has 12. Taiwan for another 3. Same result. Back-to-back threes para kay Taiwan. Make that 12 three-pointers now. Similar jersey number ni Taiwan.
In Taiwan now, you know, I don't think San Juan is feeling the loss of Orlan Wamar, especially with itong si Taiwan stepping up for them.
Poole calling for the screen. He will pull up. Gets that long 2-pointer. Hanging in there are the Cam Norte Warriors. So trailing by 11, 60-49. As Wong gives up that foul, able to get some players in. This is is Wong's first personal. And some substitutions as well for San Juan from this dead ball. Soberano, Malonzo checking back in. Tahonera hahabol para sa San Juan.
And actually, itong si Tahonera will be playing his first minutes here in this ball game. So you can see San Juan, even in the third quarter, they're still looking to get some people on the floor.
Lalim din talaga, no? Ng San Juan. Taiwan trying to split his defenders outside to Tahonera. Too strong that three. Poole throws it ahead to Castro. Will pull up. Short. Takbo naman sa kabila dito ang San Juan. Tahonera once again, straight away. Short this time. Trying to get that rebound back was Malonzo.
You like how Jeff Tahonera coming off the bench, coming out firing.
Kumbaga yung the threes that he did pull up were, I guess, part of what the play that they were trying to develop.
Yeah, that's right. That was within the flow of the offense.
Martinez now goes to Castro. 8 to shoot. They swing it to Poole. PP hit. They call for that traveling violation. The defense from Kalisaan. Ang shutting down itong si Poole.
I think that was actually Michael Malonzo.
Michael Malonzo rather.
So, you know, Malonzo really more known to be a defender. You know, he can play inside, he can play perimeter defense. So one of the hybrid defenders here for San Juan.
I like that term, hybrid defenders.
You have to play more NBA 2K24.
Sorry, hindi na nakakalaro. Soberano's pass, he gets it back. Taiwan for another three. Gets his third three-pointer of this third quarter. Taiwan now with 13.
I don't think he's missed from the three-point area here in the second half.
The Typhoon, tinawag mo kasing the Typhoon. Ibabalik ko, Noy. Ibabalik ko ang panahon na tinatawag nila akong the Typhoon. So take another look. That wide open three-pointer. Getting his third of the quarter. An all-around game para dito kay Marvin Taiwan. 13, 4, and 5 to his name. Wang naman ang susubok. His own version. And that is three-pointer number 14 para dito sa San Juan Kings. And they now lead by 18, 67 to 49.
Hi everyone, please follow and subscribe Pilipinas Super League social media channels sa YouTube at sa Facebook nila. God bless you at mabuhay kayo.
Pilipinas Super League, Pilipinas Super League, Pilipinas ang magkakaliga ng Pilipino.
And we are back to Pilipinas Super League. Kasama ko nga ngayon ang ating PSL super fan of the game, of course, Jennifer Panguban. Jennifer, sinong team ang sinusuportahan mo?
Siyempre po, San Juan Kings.
Anong mensahe mo sa magandang nilalaro ng San Juan Kings?
Good luck po sa lahat ng players. Let's go for championship.
Thank you, Jennifer. Back to you, Coach Noy and Jaime.
Thank you once again, Jess. As we look at that three-pointer nga from Wang before that timeout. That is three-pointer number 4 in this quarter. And number 14 overall for the San Juan Kings.
That's at a very high clip, 14 out of 26 currently at 53% against just 2 out of 12 for the Warriors. And I think for any of the teams who cannot engage itong San Juan in a shootout.
As Tahonera swinging that elbow a bit too much. Sumabit dito kay Valen. Valen definitely gonna feel that one.
Oh yeah, definitely perils of the trade, especially when you try to play sa ilalim. Especially with guys like itong si Jeff Tahonera protecting that basketball.
However, Cam Norte turns the ball back over here to the Kings. Sila may 18-point advantage. para sa San Juan, 67-49. A minute and 24 left in our third. Soberano to Wang, a short stab. Wang, 5 straight points para sa kanya.
Nothing flashy with the game of Zaki Wang, but he knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Spool underneath will be fouled. Looking to address the drought nitong Cam Norte Warriors. Imagine this was just a 1-point game, 40-39. At 1 point in this matchup, but biglang arangkada itong San Juan. And nakakasabay pa itong Cam Norte Warriors, especially in that first half. But too much San Juan, especially in here in the third, allowing them to build this 20-point advantage.
Too much San Juan and too much Marwin Taiwan for San Juan. And even Zaki Wang joining the fray from the three-point area. That's very high, 53% from the field. And look, yun nga, yung bench points natin now. Earlier, I think it was 25-21 for the side of San Juan. Right now, it's 41-28, and it's really, you know, Taiwan. He came off the bench, especially when itong si Wamar went down with the back spasms, and that's really just produced for San Juan.
What a weapon din, no, para dito sa San Juan. Baka pinag-iisipan pa ni Orlan Wamar na bumalik sa larong ito. Try to see if that back would still bother him. But no need, kasi Taiwan is really playing great as Paulo Castro gets that layup to go. 69-52 now.
I can just imagine the situation in the dressing room wherein they were working really hard on getting Wamar back in this ball game. Tapos itong third quarter performance by Taiwan, parang sinabi na lang siguro nila, bukas na tayo mag-therapy.
And I'm sure Orlan Wamar thinking itong ang si Marwin Taiwan. Speaking of Taiwan, finding Wang in that instance, add a dime to his name and add a couple more. Dito kay Wang, 7 points all in the third.
This would be a hard combination for San Juan to pronounce. Taiwan Wang playing for San Juan.
Martinez, his floater is short. A second remaining. And time will run out. 71-52 will be our score at the end of our third, as we have a look at Dex Maiquez and his performance so far. 17 points, 70% shooting from the field to go with 7 rebounds. Really dictating yung tempo na meron itong San Juan, doing his damage inside and out, allowing them to build this 19-point lead heading into the fourth.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Fin Cotton, Don Benitos ang pambansang kasama, Converge FiberX, Media Partners, IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, and Bona.tv. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Pilipinas Super League, YouTube channel at PSL_TV.
Back with the last 10 minutes of action of the second game of a triple header. Atid sa inyo ng ating Pilipinas Super League, the Cam Norte Warriors and the San Juan Kings figuring on this matchup. It was a close one, 40-39 nga at 1 point. But San Juan using this third quarter outscoring the Cam Norte Warriors 24-13 and now have built this 19-point lead.
And really just a great answer for San Juan in the third quarter, outscoring the Warriors 24-13. And it wasn't the usual suspects, not guys, the young guys in Malonzo and Malonzo and anyway, I'm sorry, I'll go back to that, but you know, it was really guys like Dexter Maiquez, you have Taiwan stepping it up, and right now let's see, dahil kanina ko pa sinasabing pangalan niya ng paulit-ulit, nagpakilala dito ulit si Malonzo now with 3 points.
Yeah, just with 3 points nga itong si Malonzo. Maybe siya naman ang puputok dito sa fourth quarter. Parang they've been taking turns. And the first half, it was Soberano with those outside shots. So Omar, of course, was able to hit a couple of three-pointers in the first prior to checking out. Then Dexter Maiquez able to build his 17-point performance. So as we shown earlier, in that third quarter, Taiwan and Wang also, the tail end of that third, scoring all of his points in this game so far.
Yeah, going back to that point earlier, it was Malonzo and Galinato who had 19 and 16 respectively in their last game. So far in this game, a combined 3 points, all coming from Michael Malonzo.
So, kung yun lang yung titignan mong storya, Noy, you would say, oh, baka dehado itong San Juan kasi hindi nag-perform yung kanilang mga players from last game.
Yeah, that's right. But they did not expect the production coming from Taiwan when Wamar went down. And also Zaki Wang already with 7 points in less than 10 minutes of play.
Malonzo gets another layup. 4 points, all in the fourth for his 5-point tally. Gayosa with a step back. Gets the first 2 for the Cam Norte Warriors. Fourth quarter.
We're gonna need a lot more coming from Alfred Gayosa because he has the tools to be a very effective scorer here in the PSL.
Soberano no look. Stolen by Castro. Leading the break. Will pull up for 3. Gets that 3-pointer to go. So Paulo Castro trying to ignite that fire here para sa Cam Norte.
And Paulo Castro has been the revelation here for Team Cam Nor, already with 18 points.
Another layup here for the Kings. This time, Miranda with a finish.
That's the first basket for AJ Miranda. You know, eventually he's gonna be a very crucial player in the rotation nitong San Juan.
Gayosa, aggressive to the basket and will head to the line for a couple. This would be Jeff Tajonera. Will be whistled for another personal. 3 so far para sa kanilang big man. Galinato back in the ball game as well. We're looking for this guy's offense. So hindi pa siya done for the day. Baka narinig nga yata, no, hinahanap mo raw ang opensa nito ni Galinato and binalik muna.
Currently, our score is 77-61.
Three-pointer for San Juan. That's short para kay Galinato. Stolen by Miranda. Drop pass. Beautiful find. Patience dun. Miranda to Malonzo.
And that's already 6 points for Mike Malonzo here in the fourth quarter.
And this is the correct scoreline, 79-61, 18-point advantage for the Kings. Martinez will try from outside, finally sinking that three-pointer.
So that's now 15 points to go with 8 rebounds and 10 assists already for James Martinez. Make that 11 assists.
Double-double performance for their point guard. Tajonera hands it off. Malonzo once again. Kickball, itatawag against him. The Warriors will regain possession. Just a 15-point lead here for the Kings. Mahaba pa to, no? 6:51 remaining in our ball game.
It's still very manageable, especially with the way Castro has been shooting. And of course, you know, James Martinez and even Denzel Wong can heat up in just an instant.
Wong gets it to Martinez. Tries once again and gets another three-pointer right on cue. Nagdidilang anghel ka na naman, Noy.
So that make that 18 points now for James Martinez, lead down to just 12.
You know, James Martinez loves the fourth quarter. Down to a 12-point lead as Miranda will be hacked. Look to extend his lead once again from the free throw line.
Jim Miranda, of course, a very capable scorer during his college days with the JRU Heavy Bombers. Can score at any place in the floor. can shoot from the three-point area, can put the ball on the floor, has a mid-range jumper. So sooner or later, he will play a major role here for the San Juan Kings.
Able to hit on that first. Triple-double watch, by the way. James Martinez, a rebound away from a triple-double. Just fell quite short in that loss against Binyan nga. But has a chance to get that triple-double here. And then a formidable squad of San Juan pa.
Actually, you know, he gets those triple doubles in a quiet manner. Quiet manner. I mean, you just look at the stat sheet and you'll be surprised that he's already nearing a triple double.
Castro with 5 to shoot. Jumper is off. 18 points each. James Martinez and Paulo Castro. Galinato floats it up and good.
That's also the first basket for Galinato. So that duo starting to come alive here in the fourth quarter.
Martinez, the savviness on display once again. Earns a trip to the line. Opportunity to make it 20 points for the evening. As we see Oscocio checking back in for the Cam Norte Warriors, trying to make that final push.
That is right. They're still trying to find the right combination that will work for them on the floor. Right now, they're choosing to go small, having Escocio at the 5, Belenchon at the 4, and then you got 3 guards, Castro, Martinez, and Wong on the floor.
Sabi mo nga si JP Belenchon as well, first game in the PSL, first game for the Cam Norte Warriors. Not quite the production that probably envisioned for himself as well. Galinato. Pass won't be able to be contained by Malonzo. The ball goes back here to the Warriors.
Well, the problem here for Cam Norte, if they try to play fast, itong San Juan can also play the same way with them.
That time, James Martinez will be whistled for that offensive foul.
One of those times na the savviness did not work out for him.
Our officials deciding to go against that savviness. Pinapasabit niya nga yung kanyang defender. But instead, was called for that offensive foul. Galinato to the middle. Woo. Finger roll, rolls out. Second try, ayaw. Malonzo short. So 3 opportunities there for the blue shirts. But coming up empty. Castro to the middle. Also short on his layup.
Probably should have pulled up.
Miranda, nice ball fake. Able to get that finish.
Seeing a 3-on-1 fast break, Miranda choosing to just go all the way that time.
85-69, back to a 16-point advantage. Para sa San Juan, Martinez looking to create. Looking for a foul, none would be given. Ahead to Mojica, lilipad. Bit too strong. Ubalde, ayaw rin. Escocio recovers. Throws it ahead, but stolen by Malonzo. Miranda opens for this 3. Bump inside from Martinez, and Ubalde will finish for that 3-point play.
Right now being rewarded for his efforts, Ubalde. Obviously a crowd favorite here at the Phil Oil, Eco Oil Center of the offensive rebound. The putback despite the bump from James Martinez.
Able to complete that 3-point play though was Ubalde. Parang inano lang yung contact from James Martinez no?
Pinagpag lang.
Belenchon inside to Escocio against Ubalde. PP hit, napayungan. Again, the crowd delighted with the defense of Ubalde. Escocio gets it back. Able to finish this time.
Properly using his body against Galinato that time.
Mojica, 3-pointer. Para sa San Juan, that's their 15th of the game. As the Cam Norte Warriors will call for another timeout, trailing by 19, 90-71. So take another look at that 3-pointer by Mojica. Several three-pointers as well coming from him, and several San Juan Kings able to get those three-pointers to go.
The PSL President's Cup 2024 is brought to you by Dumper Party List, C Prime Business Financing Corporation, supported by Kalos PH Sportswear, MDC Sports, Fin Cotton, Don Benitos ang pambansang kasama, Converge FiberX, Media Partners, IBC 13, Fiber TV Live, Blast TV, and Bona.tv. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram at Pilipinas Super League, YouTube channel at PSL_TV.
Last 3:33 of this ball game. So we take a look at the crowd dito sa Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan. Enjoying this evening's festivities. And just a second of a triple header nga din sa atin ng ating Pilipinas Super League. I'm Mendihar, kasama rin si Coach Noy Africa alongside Jess Constantino, bringing you the action. And one positive note here for the Cam Norte Warriors, just pointing it out to me, Noy, no? A triple-double completed for James Martinez.
Mr. Triple-double, James Martinez, he's still trying to compete here, trying to get his team back. But right now at this stage, if they want to pull off a miraculous comeback, they're going to have to go to the long ball. We still haven't seen them really hoist up those three-pointers yet.
Wong will miss on that jumper, giving up that foul. That's his second. Still not in the penalty are the Cam Norte Warriors. Last 3:15 of this game. Galinato, some pressure against him. Go to the corner, Miranda. Drops it off. Ubalde will be blocked. Belencion now. Still scoreless nga ito si JP Belencion. Badly needed for the Cam Norte Warriors in this, not just in this ball game, but in their future campaign. Martinez for three. Gets that three-pointer to go. So James Martinez adding to his tally. And I'm sure yung triple-double na yan, he would trade that for a victory.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't think he cares about the individual statistics anymore. But if you're San Juan, you cannot leave James Martinez open from the three-point area.
Miranda to Malonzo. This time, his version of the three para kay Malonzo, joining that three-point party. 16 three-pointers now for the San Juan Kings.
And itong si Malonzo, one of the leading scorers, averaging 16 points per game. At the start of the third quarter, at the fourth quarter, only had a point, and now with 10 points to go, 5 rebounds.
Finally, Belencion gets his first points dito sa ating President's Cup. Hopefully a sign of things to come if you are the Cam Norte Warriors. Galinato gets another basket. Hinahanap mo Galinato and Malonzo. Played well in their previous victory. In this fourth quarter, they're showing you Noy.
Yeah, that's right. Already a combined 14 points for those two. And yung kaninang hinahanap kong pangalan na hindi ko masabi. Ayan. Ever since that point of the game, they've been just really scoring and contributing here for San Juan.
Short stab para James Martinez won't work. Still 14 on the clock. Wong will try from outside. Gets another three-pointer. That's his second of the game. Maybe a case of a bit too little too late here para sa Cam Norte Warriors. Still trailing by 15, 95-80.
Well, the problem here lang talaga for Cam Norte, you shoot 8 out of 19 from the three-point area. That's good numbers. But when you give up 16 out of 32, 50% to your opponent, you're really going to be in a lot of trouble.
So in terms of the other categories, it's kung hindi pa nga sila abante, look at the assists here, 31-21. Plus 10 ang Cam Norte dito. So the field goal shooting also. But yeah, the story of the game, I suppose, is that 50% shooting from the three-point line. You would say 50%, baka naman 2 out of 4 or 3 out of 6.
Hindi, 16 out of 32 eh. And the bench point, 65 points again for San Juan, although Cam Norte had a decent production there with 51.
Balde missing on that layup, but Malonzo there to clean it up. Escocio naman, bawi agad sa kabila. Gotta give credit din to Awawi Escocio. 16 points to his name. Able to dictate that tempo nga for the Cam Norte Warriors, trying to keep a step against the San Juan Kings. Not sure how much of a believer you are in moral victories, Noy, but the first two opponents nitong San Juan lost by an average of 40 points nga ba?
44 points.
44 points.
But then again, moral victory or not, it's still gonna count as a loss for Cam Norte. So they're falling to 1-4, while San Juan will go up to 3-0.
Still a number of undefeated teams that we have here in the PSL, and a couple of teams as well that have not made their debut sa ating 20-team league. And we've now moved to a triple header. This is the first day that we have provided 3 games. Last 22.5 seconds of this ball game. Miranda will lose it on the sidelines. Wong looking to attack. Escocio once again. Last 15.6 of the game. San Juan would likely just dribble this out. They will still stay undefeated, are the San Juan Kings, to begin their season. Make that 3-0 para sa kanila. Samantalang the Warriors, sabi mo nga, Noy, will slide to 1-4. Back to the drawing board for the Cam Norte Warriors. We're able to stick dito nga sa San Juan Kings. But at the end of the game, San Juan really showed their might. So look at our dumper super move of the game. A cleanup job para kay Malonzo, finishing with 12. And several players nga in double digits here for the Kings, Noy. Just showing the right balance and kung gaano kalalim itong lineup nga ng San Juan.
And San Juan really just playing to their strengths in this game, despite losing Orlan Wamar. Did not matter for them. Bench came to play, and then of course that 3-point shooting continuing to work wonders for them.
Would be a 14-point victory nga for the San Juan Kings, 98-84. Look at some highlights from our super player of the game, Dex Maiquez, finishing with 17 points to go with 7 rebounds. And siya nga talaga yung when Cam Norte was kind of threatening to be able to keep a step dito sa San Juan, siya yung nakakahanap ng responde and was able to create that cushion, and his other teammates was able to build on that. Meanwhile, we turn it over to Jess Constantino, who is with Dexter Maiquez.
Thanks, Jaime, and thanks, Coach Noy. Our Carlos PH super player of the game is Dexter Maiquez, 17.7 rebounds. Dexter, first quarter nawala si Orlan Wamar. Ano yung naging effect nito ng team at paano kayo nakabawi dahil medyo nakakalapit sila nung first quarter?
Nung una medyo naguguluhan kami sa mga plays. So yung mga bench namin nag-step up. So naayos naman. So ayun.
Dexter, batiin mo naman yung mga fans and supporters ng San Juan Kings.
Unang-una, pinapati ko kay si Senator Jinggoy Estrada, Boss Jeremy Go, nagpapasalamat kami sa Go for Gold, Jesio Musop, The Elementi, Sportswear at sa mga San Juanianos. Tsaka binabati ko yung asawa ko, mga anak ko nanonood sa bahay, mga parents ko, biyanan ko, relatives ko. Happy birthday kay Michael Hulao, kay Teo, kay Coco. Anak ko si Sander, Sandra, tsaka si Sayon nanonood sa bahay. Tsaka yung mga kaibigan ko sa San Isidro, Guagua.
Thank you, Dexter. Congratulations again. Now I'll send you back to Jaime and Coach Noy to wrap up this game.
Thank you once again, Jess, and congratulations, Dexter Maiquez, our super player of the game, and San Juan with this 14-point victory nga 98-84. Just the second of 3 games natin sa inyo ng ating